Man, I have a lot of memories playing in this gym. Many battles in here. It's been very, very fun. But I think my biggest memory is probably winning the state championship. That was my junior year in high school. That was definitely one for the books. We had a lot of resilience. We didn't have the best athletes, but we had guys that worked really hard, and we understood what it took to get there. We had to overcome many obstacles. You know, we were underdogs that year. People didn't even think we were gonna, make it past the tournament, and we ended up winning the whole thing. And so, just being able to battle with those guys, I think it made me a stronger person, and every single person on that team stronger, made us better as people and as players. We had a great fan base here. We had a great system, a great head coach, great assistant coaches, great teammates, and I think we all just did a really good job of gelling together and getting the job done.
My 10th grade year, the year I was playing with Zay, we got all the way to the championship, but I got sick right before the championship with strep and flu and lost 20 pounds in like a week and a half. So I ended up only playing like 3 minutes that game. We lost in the championship. So the next year was kind of like I had to win that next year. We were playing against a team that we split the games with. We beat them the first game and they beat us the second game, and they were on like a 16, 17 game winning streak. They were number one, we were number two, and everybody had them beating us. It was a crazy feeling just celebrating in that gym. I remember it was so hot and it was crazy.
So the second half, they started pressing us. I had to bring my 6'11" out and be the point guard and let him bring the ball down the floor so we can have a chance to win the game. I had 5 timeouts left, and they was all Jalen Williams times out. I told him, you use those timeouts when you need them, when you get tired. And we ended up winning the game by 3 because really, Jalen was Superman for us.
Jalen, I had him as a sophomore. He was very fun. The very first day that I met him, he had to duck to get in my classroom. And of course I asked him, do you play basketball? And his response was, yes, and I'm gonna play for the NBA someday. So he said that when he was a sophomore.
When we were warming up, I was like, you see your fat head up there?
Baby Zay. That's what I'm calling it. Isaiah and his family lived down the street from us. You just gravitate toward his personality. He was a leader on campus. It was just a joy to know him. And so then when Jalen came along, when they finally got to play together, that was a really fun year here on campus. They both had integrity. They both had great sportsmanship, wanted to be a proud Grizzly. That's what I see with Thunder as well.
Y'all gonna have fun, get better,
I ain't gonna miss
work hard.
When they have to go out and represent themselves, whether it was in the classroom or the court, you could expect that they were going to do the right thing. When you have the skill and you work hard, then you end up being where you're supposed to be.
Excuse me? You want these?
Yeah. We're a community that helps each other out when in need, but we're a huge team and a huge family. That's kind of like why we wanted to go to Oklahoma City to a game, is because they've never forgotten us and we need to stand up and show them support as well. And so we'll never not travel to support them.
Shout out to OKC for throwing this camp here because everybody was so excited, and I think kids, even the kids in there, it shows how hard they work. Whenever they call me and Jay Will out, they're calling us out like they could beat us. And I like that. They want to show that they have determination.
I had the privilege of having Zay first hour of every day. The teaching profession has this rep of being kind of difficult for teachers, but there's always those 1 or 2 students throughout your lifetime that make it worth coming to. And I was blessed each year to have at least 1 student in which I was just happy to wake up in the mornings and get to work and do my job. And Zay, he was that for me. Just to be so well rooted in family and community that they can come back and share the goodwill, and just the idea that Zay is coming to town, he's throwing a camp at the arena. I mean, that just gets the whole town, 90,000 people just like, oh yeah, this is great. I'm really happy for Fort Smith. I'm glad that they have the time to do that and to just kind of remember their roots. It's a testament to their character. Their humility really shows when they can come to town and just do good, because, once a Northside Grizzly, always a Grizzly.
Hey, family on three. 1, 2, 3.
Family.
There we go.
Let's keep getting better.